Good evening everyone. Salamat sa another time nga gihatag sa Ginoo sa tuwa nga makatuon nga inampuan na kita sa matag usa. And this sermon karong gabi is a continuation sa atuwa nga gitun-an last Wednesday. And please open your Bible in the book of Psalm chapter 16 verse 5 to 11. Okay, Psalm 16 verse 5 to 11. And ako lang basahon sa verse 7 to 10. Okay, verse 7 to 10. Di na to apilon to atong na topic last Wednesday. Verse 7 to 10, akong basahon sa Bisaya nga paghubad para mas masabta nato ug mas maklaro nato. Daigon ko ikaw Ginoo kay imo akong gigiyahan. Bisan sa gabi ang akong konsensya nagatudlo kanako. Kanunay ko ikaw nga huna-huna Ginoo. Ug tungod kay anaa ka uban kanako dili gayud ako mataro. Busa malipayon ako kaayo. Ug magkinabuhi ako nga luwas sa katalagman. Kay dili mo ako pasagdan nga moadto sa dapit sa mga patay. Dili mo tugutan nga madugta ang imong matinud-anon nga alagad. Ang Ginoo magapanalangin siya nga pulong mag-ampo kita. Ginoo, salamat sa karon nga gabi. Salamat Lord sa tibuok semana, sa katunga sa semana Ginoo nga imong gihatag sa mua nga sa diin Lord maka inampuanay kami maka paminaw kami sa imong pulong gabo sa tanan mahimaya namong imong ngalan. Ginoo, i-bless ang matag usa. I-bless ang mga pagtuon. Natugyan tanan in Jesus name pray. Amen. Now the challenge ato last week that sometimes our life is so empty. And it's not actually sometimes but most of the time that we feel our life is so empty. And kabaluta kung mayunta sa unbeliever nga konteksto pag kag-empty sa ila meaning way kwarta, dili lingaw ang kinabuhi, grabe problema, empty kang kinabuhi sa tuwalay. When we say empty, it's because God is not there. It's because God was not included sa imong kinabuhi. And the challenge for us, we must realize in every way that we are empty. Wala ta. How ang kayo atong kinabuhi kung wala ang Ginoo? That is why una nato nga nabalaan that advises how to realize in every way that we are empty without God. First is acknowledge God as the ultimate provider. Muna klaro kayo nga niingon gyud si David nga imong gi hatag ang tanan akong paginahanglanon. It's a good heritage ingon siya. And we know that David was one of the wealthiest man sa Bible times. And he acknowledged God. Ningon pa gyud siya sa verse nga ang imong gihatag ang tanan akong kinahanglan, ang akong kinabuhi ana sa imong makamot. Maayo gayud ang akong nadawat gikan kanimo. And he acknowledged God. At kung imong tanawon ang opposite ana, if wala naghatag ang Ginoo sa iya, if wala nag-provide ang Ginoo sa kinahanglan, his life is so empty. That's why first advice sa tuwa, how to realize in every way that we are empty without God, acknowledge God as the ultimate provider. Secondly, diri ta mo continue. When life seems so empty, acknowledge God as the inexhaustible protector. Acknowledge God as the inexhaustible protector. Akong basahin na sa English para mas klaro. Psalm chapter 16 verse 7 to 8. Ingon siya diri. I will bless the Lord who hath given me counsel. My reins also instruct me in the night seasons. I have set the Lord always before me. because he is at my right hand. I shall not be moved. Therefore my heart is glad, and my glory rejoiceth. My flesh also shall rest in hope. For thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, neither wilt thou suffer thine Holy One to see corruption. And our life is so empty without the protection of God. Our life is so empty. Wala tayong mabuhat. Wala kayo mabuhat kung ikaw lang. Yung tanong na, I will bless the Lord who has given me counsel. Instruct in the night season. And the protection actually, ang protection sa Ginoo, it will operate whole day. Walay ni bisan isang nga segundo. Walay ni bisan usang ka minuto nga wala ka giprotektaran sa Ginoo. So, I will bless the Lord who has given me counsel. Klaro kaya. And also instruct me in the night seasons. God will protect us physically and also emotionally. Kano pa yun niya, and God gave me counsel? It means God was instructing him, God was counseling him, and we know that God was a protector of our hearts. Not only he was a protector of our body, of our physical aspect, but he is a protector of our hearts. That word counsel, that word instruct, atong nabasan diya sa bersikulo. Give it me counsel and instruct. And Psalm 17 verse 3 niingon sa diya, Thou hast proved mine heart, thou hast visited me in the night, thou hast tried me and shalt find nothing. I am purpose that my mouth shall not transgress. And you know what? The most emotional part of the day, kabalo mo, unsa ang pinaka-emotional part sa kadlaw? It is night. Usahay sa gabi ita makarealize, usahay sa gabi ita mo muna og tarong, usahay gabi ita nga makarealize sa atong mga kasalanan sa kinabuhi. And what I want to stress out is the protection of God. It will operate both physical and emotional, spiritual. And God gives me counsel. In the night, He instructs me. And life is so empty without the protection of God. Without the protection of God. And the protection of God, it will operate whole day. Secondly, it will bring stillness in you. It will bring stillness in you. And klaro kay dia sa bersikulo nga nagkaingon, I have set the Lord always before me, because He is at my right hand, and I shall not be moved. And I shall not be moved. The stillness is there. I will not be shaken sa one translation. And that is the protection. That was the protection of God sa kinabuhi ni David. And kung imong i-opposite gapon, so it means wala ang protection sa Ginoo. The life of David was in danger. The life of David was at stake. That's why our life is so empty. Imong kinabuhi empty na igsoon. Kung wala ang protection sa Ginoo. Munang ako naman na-mention ni sa una, the most safest place in the world is not in the big armor, not in the thick walls, but the safest place in the world is when you are in the center of the will of God. You're in the center of the will of God. Naklaro kayo sa bersikulo, klaro kayo sa Biblia. Maningon pa ang usa ka writer, be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. And the moment that we are doing a mood of stillness is the moment that we realize that God is working. All you have to do is to be still. Manang usa ka ingon sa Usa ka author, I think, naghaingon or usa ka commentator nga sometimes di nato madunggan nga ang Ginoo nagatrabaho pa because we are so noisy. Daghan kita ginamurmur sa atong kaugalingon. And we tend to forget that God is working. That God is working. And we need to acknowledge that God is the inexhaustible protector. Inexhaustible meaning dili makapoy. 24/7 na siya. It will bring stillness in you. That is the protection of God. Your life is so empty. My life is so empty. Kulang ang kinabuhi kung wala ang protection sa Ginoo sa mo. And remember that God will protect our hearts. Not only to protect our body, but also our hearts. Ngunang, klaro kayo sa versikulo, no? Our heart is deceitful and desperately wicked. That is why God protects. God gives counsel. God gives instruction. And this instruction found only in the Bible. Just the protection of God. Only it will operate wholly, it will bring stillness in you. It will last forever. The protection of God, it will last forever. Klaro kayo da. Ingon siya. For thou wilt not leave my soul in hell or Sheol. Verse 10 is a little debatable siya. But to give you a little information, ang hell diya, not literally the abode of the wicked, but it was called Sheol, a gloomy place of the dead in the underworld. But what I want to stress out is the protection of God will last forever. It will last forever. That's why kung wala ang protection sa Ginoo sa imong kinabuhi, so empty, kulang imong kinabuhi. Kulang imong kinabuhi. Makaingon ka nga, makaprotektar ka sa imong kaugalingon. One time nag-counsel ko yung people. Camp to siya, tapos naitabo. Pangutanan ako sila isa-isa. Kinsay makagaranti nga buhi pa ka. So din yan sa isa. Yan sa siya. Hingan ako siya. Nganong makagaranti man ka? Nganong makasiguro man ka nga buhi pa ka ugma? Ningon siya kay mo man ang usual gyud. Mo man ang akong na-feel, kadadlo makamatang ko. So maybe pamaton ko pamaton pud ko ugma. And you know what happens sa kabalo mo ang naitabo siya. Naitabo nga na-disgrasya siya pagkaugma. And that kid realized that without the protection of God, ningon sa tinuod yun, kung wala ang protection sa Ginoo, your life is so empty. Protection on our body, protection sa atong kasing-kasing. When life is so empty, acknowledge God as the inexhaustible protector. That is the second point. Acknowledge God as the ultimate provider. Acknowledge God as the inexhaustible protector. Lastly, acknowledge God as the perfect partner. Acknowledge God as the perfect partner. Klaro kay diya sa verse 11. Thou wilt show me the path of life. In the presence there is fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore. And God is our perfect partner in life. Natay mga partner, no? Partner sa pamilya, natay asawa, na may asawa, na may bana, natay mga karelasyon. But those are not perfect. You know what is perfect? It is God. God is the perfect partner. And what? There's a lot of people who are in a relationship, but still their life seems so empty. Kana ganing nakoy na istorya yun siya nga. Na si uyab, nahitabo, murang gyapon, empty man gyapon, mubula may nadugang. Inay mga madungga nato, natay mabasihan nga mga tao. Nga nagminyo sila, ang nahitabo, empty gyapon. Nag-uban lang for the sake, na sila bata. So, but when that moment mag-strikes imong kinabuhi, when your life feels so empty, acknowledge God as the perfect partner. Lord, mao man ni tabos ang kinabuhi karon, Ginoo, empty kayo. Bisan ako'y, Lord, mo na tabos ang kinabuhi. But you are the perfect partner. My life is empty without you as my partner. We are partners of God. We are partners of God. Klaro kaya Thou wilt show me the path of life. Our perfect partner will give us right navigation of life. Our perfect partner will show us right navigation of life. Klaro kaya sa bersikulo, Thou wilt show me the path of life. Na yung mga actually reality po na sa ko. One time I was partnered by someone, and imbis kay mas ma-focus ko sa path dahil sa Ginoo, gidala ko niya wherein asa nawala sa passing, nag-detour. You know what? Our perfect partner will show us, will give us the right navigation of life, and that is God. And without God, your life is empty. Without God, you are going in your own way, own direction sa kinabuhi. Our perfect partner will give us right navigation of life. And klaro ba sa Isaiah, we are like a sheep who've gone astray. We have no sense of direction. But our perfect partner will give us right navigation of life. Not only He will give us right navigation of life, our perfect partner will make us joyful throughout this life. Anong malipayon lang yapon ta, because God is our partner in life. Ang pangutana sa ato pa ay ang mga taong wala gato sa Ginoo, walay insakto nga kalipay sa kinabuhi. And that is true. Kabalo mo, nga nung malipayon lang gyapon ta throughout sa mga naitabo karon, nata sa tunga-tunga sa pandemya. But still, we are so happy. We are so joyful. We are continuing in life. It's because our perfect partner in heaven will make us joyful throughout this life. Clarify that yung sa David. In thy presence there is fullness of joy. There is fullness of joy. There is fullness of joy. And when those emptiness strike in your heart, always acknowledge that you have that perfect partner. Lord na ka. Maabot sa point nga wala na'y nagpabilin para sa inyo. Ginoo na ka. Kung maabot sa punto nga gihate na ka sa daghang tao, Lord na ka. Kung maabot sa point nga wala na'y mudawat sa inyo, Ginoo na ka. And I will end up with this story. If familiar mo sa kanta nga I'll Do Anything by Ball Brothers, ang lyrics sa kanta ningon siya, naiusa ka prostitute, bayaran siya. And usually ang mga prostitute bayaran, ginadala na sila sa motel or sa lodging house or sa hotel. And siyempre ang ilahang way sa ilang panginabuhian medyo lain gid siya. And there's time ni sulod siya usa ka hotel and kauban niyang usa ka customer. And nibiya ng customer, siya na lang nabili. And you know what sa ang flow sa istorya? She found a Gideon Bible in that cheap hotel. He read the story about Jesus at the woman at the well. Diba usually mag-hotel ta na gyud na yung mga Bible or New Testament Bible. Kung dito niya nakita ang story, pag-abli na niya kita niya ang story of Jesus is the woman at the well. And there he found those ages. There he found the grace of God. The perfect partner who can feel us, the perfect partner who can navigate our life, it is Jesus. That is why when your life is so empty, mabot ka sa point nga empty kay ka, kapoy kay ka, emotionally, grabe ang breakdown sa mo. Acknowledge those things. Lord, you are the ultimate provider of mine. Unsa man ang mga butang karon nga nabot sa kuha, it is from you. Lord, you are the inexhaustible protector. Bisan ning ani akong naagyan Ginoo pero ginaprotektaran gyapon ko nimo. Last day, Lord, my life is so empty. You are my perfect partner. You are my perfect partner. That is why we are empty. Kung wala tong tulo, your life is so empty. Your life is so empty. That is why make God the best partner of your life. Make God the best partner sa inyo nga kinabuhi. Sa ako ang kinabuhi, sa ato ang kinabuhi. Emptiness, being empty. Kung imong tan-awon as a whole ang sulat ni David sa chapter 16. Meaning, wala gyud pulos ang iyang kinabuhi kung wala ang Ginoo. Kung wala naga-provide ang Ginoo, kung wala naga-protect ang Ginoo, kung dili niya partner ang Ginoo sa kinabuhi, your life is useless, your life is empty. And hopefully this sermon will make us realize that our life is nothing without God. Our life is nothing without Christ. Mo na karon so, if you are the one nga na-feel mo wala man Ginoo sa imong kinabuhi, add God sa imong kinabuhi. Because we as a people, we as a Christian, we as a child of God have no sense of direction. We need God in our life. And hopefully, it will encourage us as well as it will remind us to add and to do those things when things are so empty, when our life is so empty. God bless everyone and see you next Wednesday.